50 ways Australia can instantly fix its economy. Number 1. Establish a high-speed railway connecting all eastern cities. This will create local jobs, reduce airline congestion on our biggest air route, and diminish the need for spending on new airports. Number 2 is moving Parliament to a single-party system and dissolving all opposing parties. Too much money is spent on trying to win, and it's sad seeing our nation divided, arguing, and competing. This will also eliminate unnecessary spending on advertising and campaigning. Coming in at number 3 is embracing cryptocurrency. Through doing this, Australia can open itself up to more types of payment and increase income, as well as creating crypto-related jobs. At the number 4 spot is building a new city. Many of our current cities are old, dated, non-space efficient, and positioned unoptimally. There are many planned city projects going on around the world, such as Neom in Arabia and Tolosa in the United States. The Australian Science Party also pitched the concept of a new city named Turing. However, action is yet to be taken. It has been decades since we planned and built Canberra, and since then our population has increased tenfold. It's time to do it again. Number 5 is beautifying the concept of having children and creating additional incentives for doing so. This will increase our population, workforce, and demand for all Australian child products and services. At number 6 is improving our flag and national anthem. Australia has grown, evolved, and developed exponentially over the years. However, our flag and national anthem still remains dated, primitive, and unfit for our modern era. By introducing new ones, we will up the morale and mateship of our nation and create jobs for those who want to invent flags and national anthems. Coming in at the number 7 spot is sending the Defence Force to occupy the Bermuda Triangle. Many treasures can be found there, and it's potentially a gold mine for resources, relics, and funds. Number 8 is catching the bloop. The bloop is a gargantuan sea creature detected by the United States National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration in 1997. Its size is estimated to exceed 250 feet in length, however it has not been caught. If Australia catches the bloop, we will unlock incredible research opportunities, pushing our nation forward and creating lots of bloop-related jobs. At number 9, we have premium portions of Australia. Much of our country is empty, and if we make these locations beautiful and desirable, as well as requiring a regular large sum of money to be paid for entry, we can establish a constant flow of income from VIP and upper class Australians. At the number 10 spot is the Australia 2 subscription. By offering a paid subscription for premium benefits, including things like permission to skip all lines, not being put on hold when calling customer service, and complete traffic law exemption, Australia can create a new source of income from the members. Coming in at number 11 is finding the One Piece. The One Piece is the treasure left behind by Pirate King Gold D. Roger before his death, said to entail all the world's fame, wealth, and power. By finding this, Australia can become incredibly rich and powerful. Number 12 is promoting pirating. By sending Australian pirates out to sea, we can intercept resources being transported by foreign nations, and if the other nations get mad at us, we can simply lie and say we're trying to stop pirates. In addition, this also creates lots of jobs in the field of pirating. At number 13 is investing in rare fish. If Australia is in possession of many rare fish, then foreign billionaires will pay us large sums in exchange for them. Coming in at number 14 is increasing deforestation. Trees get in the way of so much potential infrastructure advancement as well as residential and commercial growth. Furthermore, they pose risks of falling down or starting wildfires. They also house lethal creatures such as bees and wasps. Australia has little need for these trees as we contribute to but a tiny fraction of the world's oxygen. By removing them, we open up our nation to a new frontier of growth and create loads more deforestation jobs. At the number 15 spot is establishing a global vending machine monopoly. If Australia is the owner of all the world's vending machines, then we will regularly gain massive income, as well as creating lots of vending machine jobs for all Australians. Number 16 is bribing Mongolia and India to form a perimeter conga line around China. China is sometimes rude and firm when talking to and conducting business with Australia. Perhaps a perimeter conga line being formed around their nation will teach them the value of peace and love, as well as upping the quality of our foreign trade relations with them. At number 17, we have genetically engineering a kraken. The kraken is a formidable marine animal which once roamed the seas, attacking ships before it was killed. By creating a number one and controlling it, we can interrupt the economies of other nations, making them depend on us, and cheating Australia to the top, as well as creating kraken-related jobs. Number 18. Finding the shrouded ghost. The shrouded ghost is a large shark which has eaten lots of treasure over its lifetime. Few people have seen it, and if Australia can take it down, then we get all of its treasure and become a much more wealthy nation. Coming in at the number 19 spot is making Australian life pay to win. No matter how wealthy you are here, some positions and benefits can only be reached with hard work. This includes things such as becoming Prime Minister. By putting a price on all of these permissions, Australia can make lots more money off the people who are willing to pay, as well as giving people more job opportunities, because if you can't pass a job interview, you can simply pay to get it instead. Number 19 is building the Eggman Incredible Interstellar Amusement Park. In the latest hit Sonic the Hedgehog game, Dr. Robotnik, the antagonist, builds an amazing amusement park in space, which attracts lots of customers and makes him very rich. Following the same logic, Australia can do the same and also become rich, bringing about loads more amusement park jobs too. At number 20 is building an Evangelion unit. An Evangelion unit is a giant robot that can be piloted by our defense force to defend our country. Tanks and planes have been around for over 100 years, and it's time for something new and formidable. This will increase our country's security and create more defense force jobs. At number 21 is rigging our entertainment industry to plant Luke Collins as the next Australian icon. Our country is in need of a national icon we can all look up to, and by doing this we can increase the morale of our citizens and eliminate mental health problems. Number 22 is taking Marvel Studios to court for false advertising and wasting Australia's precious time. Marvel movie trailers frequently claim that their films should be looked forward to and that they will be entertaining and incredible. However, not once has this ended up being the case, and Australia can get lots of money by suing them for this. Number 23. Providing romantic partners to single Australians. Many single Australians lack motivation, inspiration, enthusiasm, and drive due to being lonely and not having a lover. If the government provides these Australians with a significant other, then our national workforce will become much more efficient, increasing our economic output as well as creating jobs for people who can assign partners. Coming in at number 24 is establishing a hero academy and a hero agency. Crime in Australia is at an all-time high. People are taking things that aren't theirs, selling things they shouldn't be selling, graffitiing on tradespeople's hard work, speaking rudely, and even threatening, as well as partaking in actions that are bad for their own physical health as well as other people's. We can solve this problem by training heroes and creating an official hero profession, granting these heroes permission to defeat everyone who has done something against the law. Crime inhibits and restricts the efficiency of our economy and wastes the time of police officers who have lots of work to do. We need to do this. Plus, it will create jobs. At number 25 is giving people rankings. Based on people's statistics such as intelligence, personality, strength, health, resilience, and wealth, Australians should be given an appropriate ranking such as E class, D class, C class, B class, A class, and S class. Doing this will motivate people to be better and push our economy forward. Number 26, making Kippy the national pet. A national pet will make people happy and inspire them. This is absolutely necessary to grow our economy. At the number 27 spot, we have reviving Harambe the gorilla. In 2016, an innocent gorilla named Harambe was murdered purely out of fear, and since 2016, some things in some places around the world have gotten a little worse. This can't be a coincidence, and the solution is simple. At number 28 is closing Juice WRLD. Too many people are forsaking social distancing and making poor use of their valuable time to visit Juice WRLD and get juice. By closing it, we are solving a dire problem. Number 29, entering hard mode. In the hit video game Terraria, upon defeating the Wall of Flesh, your world enters hard mode, increasing the amount of resources, treasure, and money. I hypothesize that doing this in real life will allow our world to also enter hard mode, giving us the same benefits. Coming in at number 30 is a new season of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but a special edition for niche internet micro-celebrities such as Big Chungles, Gangweed Trap Money, Sora GIF, and Stonewallism. The I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here TV series generates lots of money for Australian television. However, it has been the same concept for years and years. Changing it up will surely bring lots of money into our Australian TV industry. At number 31, we have Creating an Adventurers Guild. A local adventurers guild in each town will be able to handle jobs that don't fit into a single existing profession. This will also create jobs. Coming in at the number 32 spot is founding Odd Jobs. If Australia has an odd jobs group, they will be able to take on any odd job and fix our dire labour shortage, as well as bringing about more job opportunities. Number 33. Having high-achieving students tutor 5 identical foreign quintuplets with rich parents. Think about it. If our high achievers pass on their knowledge to large amounts of people who aren't doing so well in school and are paid generously by their foreign parents, that is a ton of money being injected into our economy, and it's giving our students more chances to work for their own money. At number 34 is color-changing teachers with tentacles who can move at Mach 20. This idea may seem far-fetched, but it's actually very practical. Our society has changed so much over the years, but teachers are still the same. 4 limbs, limited range of colors available, and their top speed maxes out at around 32 kilometers an hour. By creating mutated teachers in freak lab accidents, we can solve this issue. If teachers can change colors practically, like green for a correct answer and red for an incorrect answer, and have lots of tentacles for multitasking, as well as a top speed of Mach 20 to quickly get around to helping people, schools' efficiency will skyrocket, and Australia's education system will reach a new height. Coming in at number 35 is stands. A stand is a powerful spirit that stands behind you, giving you special powers. If Australia researches this and makes the ability available to the general public, then our working class will be able to perform previously impossible jobs and tasks, further boosting our workforce productivity. Number 36. Curing Joe Biden. United States President Joe Biden suffers from a tragic illness known as dementia. This is very sad, and we can't sit in silence while he suffers. By curing him with Australian research and medical technology, the United States will forever be in our debt, and Australia will consistently receive top-class foreign aid from them, taking our economy to a whole new level. At the number 37 spot is becoming an eminence in shadow. If Australia is a shadow eminence, ruling the world from the darkness and controlling everything, we will technically be able to do whatever we want and no one will have any idea. This goal absolutely should be on our government's number 1 priority list. At number 38, we have finding the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Recently in Australian cinemas, a movie screened called called Sonic the Hedgehog 2. In this film, it tells of 7 Chaos Emeralds as well as a Master Emerald, which entail supreme power over the dimensions. I refuse to believe that this film screening at our cinemas was a coincidence. It was most definitely a sign. These Chaos Emeralds must be real, and they must be obtained by Australia. If we can get these, we can make our economy the greatest in the world with our newfound powers. Number 39. Australia's mainstream and most popular sports have been very stale for years now, and we've hardly seen any new ones. In our modern and advanced nation, we have passed the point where we should be running around in circles playing with balls. I propose that Australia adopts the sport of Rocket League. In Rocket League, Australian players can drive around in modified cars with jet propulsion, blowing each other up and scoring goals with their body and hitting targets. Doing this will create jobs for sports professionals, investors, advertisers, vehicle manufacturers, stadiums, and more. The possibilities are endless, and it will increase the mental health of our nation, as well as giving people something fun to attend. Coming in at the number 40 spot is Clombos. Australia's wildlife situation is getting boring. We're hardly getting any cool new animals, and it's time for a change. By genetically engineering Clombos, we will create jobs in the form of Clombo breeders, caretakers, researchers, and more. It will also inspire children because they will think Clombos are cute. And inspiration is priceless. Number 41. Toad. Toad is a character who sells additional lives, as well as mushrooms, which literally make you a better person. We need to make him real. It is wrong that our society is advancing so much without the human species really advancing at all. We still have the same type of bodies we had hundreds of years ago, and that's just messed up. By making Toad real, he can fix this and level up our economy. Literally. At number 42 is banning the concept of expressing ourselves. In our modern day society, we see lots of weird and wrong trends, such as aesthetics and goths. Goths in particular scare children and tarnish the beautiful image of our glorious nation. Goth culture also entails wasting valuable Australian money and time on makeup, most of which comes from overseas. This is outrageous. It is literally making our country lose money in leakages because citizens are spending so much money on foreign products that are not essential, and this absolutely needs to be outlawed, banned, and stopped. Number 43. Imposing tariffs on TikTok. Recently in politics, we have seen tariffs being placed on lots of things and lots of places to get in the way of their economic growth and activity. TikTok is a dangerous social media platform that wastes the time of thousands of Australians, as well as influencing their opinions with incorrect perspectives. It has been banned in multiple countries because it was caught recording device inputs and selling the data. However, despite our country's best attempts, we have not been able to rid it from our own nation yet. By imposing tariffs on TikTok, we can take one step closer to curing our youth, as well as getting money out of it. At number 44, we have on-the-spot fines. There have been millions of instances in our country where people have broken the law, either intentionally or unintentionally, then have been let off with a warning. This is absolutely disgusting and unacceptable. On-the-spot fines should be issued in place of warnings so that our government can get more money. Furthermore, people shouldn't be getting off free after literally doing something illegal, even if it was an accident, as this defeats the whole purpose of the law. Coming in at the number 45 spot is making a big red jewel. A big red jewel could be very desirable to foreigners and create lots of jobs for Australians looking to make one. Big red jewels traditionally sell for a lot of money, and we cannot let this opportunity slide. Number 46, virtual Travis Scott concert. Travis Scott has had real life concerts and Fortnite concerts, all of which have enhanced the flow of money. This man is a walking economic blessing, and we need to take advantage of this by having him perform a virtual concert with all of the funds being donated to help our country. I'm sure he will say yes to this because he needs to fix his concert reputation after the recent incident at his last one. At number 47 is going 3D. Australia, for whatever reason, is obsessed with expanding outwards. We expand our buildings, towns, and cities, north, east, south, and west. But we are forgetting two crucial directions, up and down. All residential towns are currently single-layered, which is just messed up. Houses are on all four sides of each other, yet there aren't any above or below. This just cannot go on. Australia needs to start expanding upwards and downwards, building buildings above and below every existing building, instead of sticking to a single layer. By doing this, Australia will become the most space-efficient country, increasing its capacity for everything, fixing its transportation issues, and creating infrastructure advancement jobs. Number 48! Buying fuel from Russia again. Since we stopped buying fuel from Russia when they sent troops to Ukraine, our fuel prices have skyrocketed, and our citizens have lost millions paying these insane prices. We can fix this by simply buying fuel from Russia once more. Now that their currency is worth even less, thanks to all the punishments Europe and North America have given them, they are practically an idle goldmine of incredibly good value fuel. Not buying their fuel in the first place didn't stop them from sending troops to Ukraine, did it? And now isn't the time to be stubborn, Australia. Seize this opportunity. Coming in at the number 49 spot is heavy fines for using Snapchat. Snapchat is a dangerous social media platform which has been used for harassment, cyberbullying, and child pornography. Furthermore, it has been accused of selling private user data, and it also shares fake news to the masses and tracks locations. By issuing heavy fines to people who use this platform, our government can obtain large amounts of income we can put to better use. Finally, we have number 50, making people understand that freedom is overrated, and our economy is currently operating at below maximum efficiency because the media has influenced people to be obsessed with the stupid concept of freedom. Australians are fixated on this concept and use it as an excuse to do as they please instead of what would be best for our nation as a whole. By utilizing advertising, propaganda, and education control and regulation, we can counteract this and teach people that in fact following orders and obeying is way better than having to decide what you want to do on your own. By doing this, our economy will once again reach its maximum potential.